Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, more specifically the Azure Gleam story. What happened last time is we finished our little fake conquest of the western side of the Empire to then focus back on attacking Garreg Mach, which is what we're gonna start working on right now by taking the Valley of Torment. We also recruited Violet, the Ashen Demon, so that's a character I've been I've been working on a lot in my spare time, in my little farming sessions. I need to verify something real quick. Did I? Oh, yeah. Let's go back to hard. So one thing I've been doing as I'm farming to get achievements and stuff is I've been redoing every single missions, but on the difficulty levels I haven't done them in, so that I can have the little S mark beside it that says that I completed it. So that's why the difficulty level here was not on hard. You'll see, if you remember well, there's one mission on this map, so let's focus on chatting with people a little bit, watching some cutscenes, getting an award, and then we'll work on that. I'll probably start the next chapter, but I won't do the next chapter completely in this stream. That would bring me to way too late. So I might end the stream early, I might just start the next chapter and after a few missions call it there. Keep some for next stream. I'll see, but for now, let's chat with people.
Excuse me.
What must we do to attain a victory over such a fierce opponent? I speak of your next goal. I wish to be of as much use to you as I can, seeing as we're partners in destiny. Strength alone will be insufficient. We must be clever as well.
Oh yeah.
His Majesty and Felix have really risen to the occasion. 10 years ago, they were squabbling over who broke whose sword. Now look at them. One's the king and the other's a duke. They're fighting at each other's side, issuing orders to other lords. I won't lie, it's still hard to believe. Maybe it's time I get my act together too. Hello in chat. I hope that you're doing well today. Here, I have a feather.
Whoa, are you sure I can have this?
Yes, you can. I have too many of them and I need to give gifts for achievements anyway, so just take it.
Oh, hello.
Since joining the Kingdom Army, I've been to a myriad of places and seen all variety of landscapes, but Aelel is truly extraordinary. I don't think there's anything else like it in all of Fodland. Have you heard the story of how it came to be? That this is all the work of the goddess? It's just a folk tale, but think how terrifying it would be if it were true.
Aww.
If the goddess saw our current state of affairs and got angry again, then we would all be in grave danger. I have a feather.
Wow. Thank you.
The reason some of them I have already talked to is I got them on expeditions, again, for achievements purposes.
Would you like to talk? Did you know?
I was recently reunited with Hilda after a terribly long time apart. She had been very worried about me. She always spoken so kindly to me, even at the Officers' Academy. I had thought it best to keep others at arm's length, and never even so much as said thank you to them. But when we were separated, I found myself missing Hilda dearly. I guess what I'm saying is it's nice to have a friend. She makes me feel stronger and more courageous.
I really appreciate it.
It's only a matter of time before the enemy gets wind of what we're after. In fact, they might have already.
Well, what do you
We'd be
think?
wise to consider the possibility of a massive battle in the Valley of Torment. You're right, we should be catching the enemy off guard, but they might have enough time to deploy a small elite force. That probably depends on Count Hevrain, since he's defending the west, and how quickly the Emperor will react. The sooner she does, the more likely they'll send a large army.
Right.
That being said, we're also deploying a small raiding party of our most elite in anticipation of that. Not to mention, we'll be doing battle in Aeldel, where large numbers aren't particularly at an advantage. I don't think it'll be impossible to win.
You really know what I like.
I mean, it's not difficult when everybody loves the same freaking thing. It's been so long, Father. How have you been faring in the Alliance? Just fine, Annette. I'm relieved to see no harm has come to you. Yeah, the others do a good job looking out for me. Are you going to be joining us in the fight for Gargmak? I would like to, but I have been charged with managing our reserve troops. Once I have finished here, I am to return to the capital to gather Duke Ifan and Margaret Gauthier.
No way!
Working yourself to the bone as usual. Not that I want you fighting on the front lines. But isn't running around doing all those errands exhausting? Indeed, it is. But you must forgive me. These duties bear great importance as well.
I love it!
Where we are now isn't unbearable, but I'm sure it will get hotter once we enter the valley.
That isn't good.
Many people from Fargus don't do well in the heat, so I can't help but be concerned for them. There's gotta be a way to stay cool, even in the valley. Maybe we can ask someone who knows ice magic. Oh yes, that might work. We could consult with the scholars. We won't be in any condition to fight if we're all exhausted when we reach the monastery.
My, this is wonderful!
Got a minute?
The previous leader of the Alliance looked gentle as a kitten, but was a tough-as-nail old man who kept his cards close to his chest. What do you think of the new guy, Claude? I've been doing some digging into him. Claude's charming, kind of not. Claude's a schemer. Why did you search Claude? Not sure yet. What are you looking into the guy?
Nah.
I've got my own reasons. Nothing worth talking about, though. Okay, well if you say so.
Must be my
Still,
luck.
have a feather. Because you deserve one. Oh yeah. Talking with Gerald, so... I might want to actually look at some cutscenes before I talk to Gerald. Gargmak smack dab in the middle of Foden, right? I know it's got historical significance, but is it really worth sacrificing so many lives over?
Let's see.
It's a huge building, probably with some crazy catacombs underneath. Who knows what kind of secret might be hiding down there? You think so too, huh? There definitely were some suspicious passages beneath the monastery.
I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty great.
Okay, Eloise and Gerald, fine. Let's do one thing. Me with Gerald.
Oh, hey. You fishing too?
I do be a fishing.
Yeah.
A fisherman, whatever.
Ease up, kid. We're on the same side now, remember?
I know. Guess I'm just not used to it yet.
We're not getting paid to kill each other anymore. We can just sit here like normal folks and catch some fish. You're a mercenary, right? For us, there's no such thing as friends or foes once that contract's paid.
Yeah, I know that too. You, don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
I used to run with Burling's mercenaries.
Burling. Ah, yes. That woman was an army unto herself.
Yeah, but you and your company wiped us out. My captain, my comrades. Every last one of them died in that battle.
So that's what this is about. You have a grudge against me?
Do we have a grudge? Yes or no? I personally don't. But when you dig into the main character a little bit, you find out that he was pretty close to these people, and some of them were his friends. So I think I'm gonna go with the yes answer, and I hope that it's not a thing that will escalate and get out of hand. I'll go with that.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I really liked that scruffy crew. All of us got along, even the captain. They were the best group I'd ever been with. And just like that, they were gone. I tried to tough it out at the time, but it was really hard. After what happened, I made myself a promise. I was gonna get stronger, and someday I would defeat you and the Ashen Demon.
But we're allies now, so you're gonna have to let that go, huh?
Looks like it. But you know, part of me is relieved.
Okay, it's going well.
I don't think I could have beaten the Ashen Demon anyway.
Hey now, what about me? Or are you saying you could take me?
Won't know unless I try. By the way, for a regular guy just catching some fish, you haven't even got your hook on.
Yeah, well, these old mitts aren't exactly made for tying tiny knots.
Give it here. I'll do it.
Not half bad, kid. Thanks.
Knowing a little bit about Gerald, I don't know if he actually wasn't able to put the hook on, or if he was just not testing, but like investigating the main character, you know, trying to figure some things out. Who knows?
People call you a legendary mercenary, but you're a lot less dexterous than I imagined.
Legendary is what they call dead people. I'm still alive and kicking, you know. Hey, and about what happened with Burling. I'm sorry. The whole thing was just two minor lords trying to get the better of each other. If Burling hadn't come for us, we could have avoided all the bloodshed. But she came roaring in, yelling that she would take us down and make a name for herself. My kid couldn't afford to hold back at that point. I know that doesn't make it better, but I hope it helps.
What's done is done. You were just
I
doing your
like
job.
Gerald.
I know that.
Gerald and Eloise, they're like, both together, they're the perfect dad. Alright, so I did that so I could speak with Gerald without triggering all that.
That's concerning.
Huh, it sure feels strange fraternizing with our arch enemies, but bridging the gap is all part of the fun. I suppose you didn't get the pun? You see, it's a play on arch enemies and bridging the gap. What do you think? I've been really sharpening my joke skills. Oh, I forgot to start the auto advance. Well, I mean, keep working on it. It's all I can say. My auto formation adjusted so that I could avoid the knights. Well, Lady Rhea specifically. But I didn't expect that she'd come to this camp herself, that the Kingdom Army expected it either. Oh yeah, Rhea is in the camp.
I hate to ask,
I don't
but
mind if you talk to Lady Rhea, but just keep us out of it. And especially, don't mention Alcar. The two of them have a bit of a complicated history. But they don't. We cancelled three houses. Three houses did not happen in this timeline, so they don't have a history together. What? Well, whatever. Have a feather.
you really know your stuff.
Hey!
They say that long ago, this area wasn't a valley but a lush, vast forest. But when the goddess saw how thoroughly corrupt humans had become, she flew into a rage. She unleashed divine judgment from the heavens, reducing the entire region of Alel to ash. Do you think the flames are still burning under the ground after all this time? Why would they? Flames cannot burn under...
For
whatever. You're clever, Ash. You'll figure it out.
Well,
The String army would have invaded by now if we didn't have the Margrave keeping watch. After one particularly fierce conflict long ago, it was agreed that String and its people would be subject to Fargus's will. However, they still attack in hopes of claiming our fertile lands.
incidentally,
On the other hand, Dusker and Fargus had a tumultuous relationship decades ago, and yet you can count the number of conflicts between them in one hand. That could be due to Dusker's lands being more fertile than the ones in Fargus. It could be.
you mean it's for...
Big teddy bear. Bernie. The Valley of Torment? The name alone sends chills down my spine. And even if I survive, my father's going to be waiting at Garrick Mark on the other side. Now I'm doubly terrified. You all go on ahead. I'm going to just burrow under a blanket forever.
Come on!
Hang in there, Bernie. You can do this. We're gonna need all of our best fighters to win this thing. I'm one of your best fighters? Oh, well, in that case...
Wow! Thank you so much!
Bernie is nice. And good. Why do I like archers? A lot of my favorite characters are archers in this game.
You there.
If this plan works and we retake Garrick Mach, then the war will be over. As long as the Empire isn't run by fools, that is. Will the war be over, though? I don't know.
You sure?
You think so? We might drive the Empire back, but who knows how long the Alliance will play nice. Ah, the Alliance. That possibility hadn't crossed my mind. You're sharper than you look. Wait, there's literally 3 major forces at play, and you managed to entirely forget one of them? How's that possible? What did you do, Shamir?
I appreciate it.
Where did your brain go? It literally went on a walk. I hope it comes back soon. That was so mean and I'm sorry about it. What are these people thinking? Approaching Garrick Mach through that insufferable valley. Sorry, just role-playing the character. It is unbearably hot, the paths are precarious, and danger lurks around every corner. Ugh, what misery. It's so depressing. In fact, it's so depressing, in fact, that I want to go back to bed. Yeah, you always want to go back to bed, you know, that's kind of the thing.
Now this is simple.
Put it in your pillow. It's gonna make it fluffier, softer. You're gonna sleep better. You're gonna be less tired.
Greetings.
Now that the Alliance forces have joined us, we should be returning to Claude's command. However, we will continue to work with you all. Until we have reclaimed the monastery. Glad to hear it. I was worried you all would cut out of here as soon as you could. We've fought so many battles together at this point. It's like you belong here anyway. The order comes from Claude, but it was never our intention to leave partway through. We are proof of the friendship between the kingdom and the alliance, so to speak. We appreciate your continued cooperation. Yeah, so basically Claude intends to backstab us but did not tell you so that you could play nice and fake to be our friends better because you really believe it. And then Claude is gonna say, oh, but no, by the way, we're backstabbing them. Because that's how it is.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Enjoy being Claude's puppet again.
A moment.
I know the terrain from Garrick Mach to Aelil well. I shall act as our guide. Of course the Archbishop will be leading us in battle, and it's prepared to employ the full might of the Knights of Seros. If we squander this opportunity, so too goes our chance to retake Garrick Mach. We must succeed at all costs. The goddess's protection is on our side. Let us fight together and claim victory.
This is wonderful.
At long last, it seems we will be able to return to Garrick Mach. The monastery is like home to me. It is the only place I can imagine going back to. I vow to do my very best. So I hope you all will lend me your strength. Once we are safely behind Garrick Mach's walls again, I hope we can reopen the Officers' Academy as well. So that I can have friends.
How delightful!
And I can go fish.
Well,
What Mercedes said about the Dead Knight has been bothering me. I also talked with some people in the Alliance army, and they haven't seen him either. A monster like him can't live without fighting, so it's hard to believe he's just gone. He might be
What do you
dead.
think?
Maybe he died in battle somewhere. I know he's strong, but I can't imagine he could defy death forever. But oh, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have taken that because... Well, no, neither of the options were good, actually. If he truly was dead, you'd expect he would have... Sorry about that, I'm a bit tired today. You would expect that they would have heard about it at some point if he was dead, and if it wouldn't make sense for him to leave the army. Yeah, maybe. Still, it's all fine with me if it means we don't have to face him again. Oh wait, I needed to give you a gift. Here.
this is...
That's not good.
There haven't been any sightings of Ferdy or Hubby in months. Ferdinand and Hubert. Okay. I hope they've been merely stripped of their station and not something worse. I know there are enemies, but I wonder if we'll see them at Garrick Mach.
Oh, thank you. I love it.
Oh, hi!
We're gonna take back the monastery next, aren't we? It's been ages. I miss the Officer Academy. I was never good at book learning, but it was fun hanging out with everyone from our classes. What do you remember the most? The dining hall or the mug battle? I'm gonna say... It's Raphael, I have to say the dining hall.
Let's see.
Oh, probably the dining hall. I hadn't experienced sharing a meal with friends in such a peaceful place before. The food was great too. That one dining hall lady was always so nice to us.
Man.
I wonder what's going on at the monastery right now. Is anyone from the old days still there? Well, we know Tomas isn't there. Please.
This is for me? It's so nice!
Garrick Mach lies before us at last, the final piece of our strategy. The enemy could be lurking anywhere though, so we need to keep our wits about us. Aelil's harsh environment and unusual terrain makes it unsuitable for large armies. But it is perfect for guerrilla tactics. The enemy is not the only one who will be taking advantage of that.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Hey!
You look puzzled. Is something wrong? It just feels strange. Everyone's been much more welcoming than I thought they'd be. No one's all that terrified of me. Oh. Yeah, right, I have access to the support conversations. I'll give you a gift. Have a feather.
This is nice. Thank you.
We'll watch the support conversation later.
Hey,
A lot of people in the church are wound up about about that power of yours. Some of them even suspect you're in league with the Moss. But I don't think that's true. We can trust you, right? I want to reassure him, but my mind is like, I don't even trust myself. How could you trust me? I mean, I kind of do actually trust myself.
Right on!
Of course, I'm not good at putting one over on people anyway. Gotcha. You know, I was told to keep you away from Lady Rhea, but she seems to trust you, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yes, the best bodyguard ever. Oh, I need to protect my lady from dangerous people. You are dangerous people. It's fine, you can pass. Best bodyguard ever.
Hi there. Say,
So, tell me, are you one of those people worried about Lady Rhea's ability to command up on the front lines?
Nuh-uh.
Not really. She used to deploy the knights to settle conflicts, didn't she? And to good effect from what I've heard. It's not hard to imagine she would make a great commander. That's right. She's got more experience leading armies than most of our generals combined. I wanted to fight by her side, but Lady Rhea insisted I aid the Kingdom army.
really? Thanks. I love it.
Hello, Rhea.
Greetings. So it is.
I have heard tell of your exploits. You have been working rather hard, it seems. Though it may not have been for the Church, you saved our lives nonetheless. As the Archbishop of the Church of Ceros, allow me to express my sincere gratitude.
You sure?
Oh, it was nothing. No need to thank me personally or anything like that. You have earned the goddess's favor regardless of your beliefs. The Empire, or on the other hand, must face severe punishment for inciting such a foolish conflict. I ask that you continue to wield your magnificent power with righteousness.
I entrust this to
For
you.
Fodlan and all who reside here, I am counting on you. Okay. I have finally returned to my old self. Now my name shall be known throughout all of Fargus as well. Good luck with that. How are you gonna make a name for yourself?
Indeed.
Through magic, of course. My aim is to master the magical arts. I swear one day I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory.
What a delightful gift.
It is quite fortunate we were able to convince Gerald's mercenary to join our cause. Indeed, I have no doubt they will play a key role in recapturing Garrick Mach, though it pains me to send them into battle when they wish to avoid the church. Fodlan's fate hangs in the balance. We have no choice but to rely on their strength. Yes, we must join forces now and end this conflict as swiftly as possible. Here, Rodrigue, have a feather.
You know me.
It's quite fortunate we were able to do this, blah 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 blah. Gift.
It's my.
Okay, I have talked with everybody, and now let's go look at the awards. You will see that I'm getting closer. I counted the amount of awards left. I'm a little puzzled because even if there are multiple stages, I count like 35 awards left. And I apparently have 45 more to go, so there's 10 of them that I'm not sure which one they are, or if they are like extras on top of ones I already have, but like there are numbers, like the first stage, second stage and all that, like if it goes up for a while. But I'm getting closer, so let's get the retinue of the goddess. A group of individuals believed to be connected to the goddess. While they lack the power to transform, their peerless skills honor their name. They resist sword level 9? Holy shit. That's good. And there's a resist lances level 10? At some point? Wow. Okay, that's super good.
Any result's a good result.
Yeah, I guess now let's watch some support conversations. We have quite the movie to watch. There's quite a few. Let's watch with Rodrigue first.
Hey, Rodrigue. Looking for something specific?
I am. It's a book called Keyhole's General Treatise on Mercenaries. I was hoping to brush up a bit.
Sounds familiar. Pretty sure I skimmed through it back at the academy. Are you gonna use it for the next campaign or something?
Well, perhaps.
Rodrigue, is everything okay? You're not really the kind of guy to skirt around answers like that.
If I may, do you remember when we faced Gerald and his mercenaries in battle?
How could I forget? Things got pretty intense out there.
Indeed they did. And that battle is the reason they opted to join our cause. One mistake is all it would have taken for us to suffer a crushing defeat. Thankfully, we managed to seize the initiative ourselves and emerge victorious. Had we not, our main camp would surely have fallen. I expect I too would have lost my life in the fray.
Yeah, it felt like there was danger lurking around every corner. Almost like I was walking on thin ice, never sure when it was gonna crack beneath me.
It frustrated me to no end, both as a warrior and a commander. To see such foresight, such clever strategies emerging from the other side. Without the wisdom of our predecessors, I would never have been able to assess the situation. Hence why I again find myself here seeking knowledge.
You never fail to impress me, Rodrigue. All those years of experience, and you still have the drive to sit down and study tactics in your time off.
I merely despise the idea of defeat, nothing more. I lack the cunning of the Margrave. And unlike Lambert, I lack the overwhelming courage necessary to turn the tide of battle on my own. Which is why I must learn as many strategies as I can. It's the only way I can prevail over those both wiser and braver than I.
You know, you've said before that you and Felix don't have a whole lot in common. But I'm not so sure that's true. Neither of you miss a single chance to improve yourselves. Guess the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. And that goes for Dimitri, Sylvain, and yeah, even Felix. As for you, Rodrigue, I think all that hard-earned knowledge is exactly what makes you the incredible commander you are.
Ha! I'll spare you the humility and just accept the compliment. Thank you.
I bet you could even beat the Margrave or the former king if you took him on now.
I wouldn't be so sure. Both of them were far beyond my reach in their prime. And the Margrave aside, I could never hope to meet Lambert as equals. I'd struggle for an eternity without ever growing close to his might.
I guess you can't exactly catch up to someone when they're gone.
Perhaps not. But that's exactly why we must continue learning. To never stop reaching for those who seem beyond our grasp.
Gotcha. Then I'm just gonna have to follow in your footsteps. I'll catch up to you before you know it, Rodrigue. Just don't go dying on me before I get the chance.
Is that so? Then I suppose I'll have to work even harder to give you a proper challenge.
Oh yeah, you were looking for Keyhole's treatise, right? Let me go ask if anyone knows where it is.
Oh. Will I really make it home next winter?
I don't like how they're implying that he's probably gonna die during the story. Anyway, support with two supports with Alcar. Let's go.
You ready for this?
Come at me. No hesitation. You actually managed to dodge that.
Not sure dodge is the word I'd use. I just let my power loose without even thinking. Guess I'm still no match for you.
Give yourself a little credit. It took everything I had to keep up. If you could avoid an attack like that, then you're easily on par with me.
But you barely even used your power.
Yeah, that's the thing. Main character used full power. You were like, I'm okay with on my own. I don't need Sothis.
You know, the one that throws off your enemy's perception or whatever? I wouldn't have stood a chance if you hit me with that.
So you've noticed it.
How could I not? We've fought about 1,000,000 times by now. Your power's not exactly visible, so it's definitely tougher to catch on to than mine. But I've experienced your kind of beatdown firsthand, so I'm painfully aware of the damage you can inflict.
Sorry about that. I couldn't afford to pull any punches back then.
It's fine. Water under the bridge. So, have you had your power for long? Where'd you learn it? I was kinda wondering if I could pick it up myself.
I only became aware of it when I was fighting hard against you. But I don't think it's something a person can learn. Even I barely understand how it works.
Right, gotcha. Sounds like we're in the same boat then.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yes,
similar than you
just
think.
two strange people with even stranger powers. And I'm not only talking about your sword.
I mean, it's a lot more similar than you think. Whatever.
Hmm?
Do you ever feel like there's some sort of mysterious presence within you?
Like a person talking to you in your dreams and in your head that only you can hear? Nah, don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
It's just that sometimes it's hard to tell what you're thinking. Like you get distracted by something from time to time. Almost like you're talking to someone else inside your head.
Oh, I can't come clean about it, so I can feign ignorance or return the question. I don't want to feign ignorance. I want to actually be like honest with him. So I'm just gonna return the question. Do you feel the same? Did you notice it because you also lived that?
are you asking because that's what happens to you?
No, it was just something I noticed. I simply thought I'd ask.
And he's not honest. He's lying. Holy shit. Al? Why are you lying to me? I'm your friend, though.
If you say so.
Wait, no, it's just the B level. We still have the A level to go. He might come clean about it. I mean, the main character does not believe in that if you say so was the full, like, I know you're lying, but whatever. It will take some time before you can deepen this bond. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Felix, do you... Oh, Felix and Annette, let's go.
Annette, how does that song about the dancing swamp beasties end?
It wasn't swamp beasties, it was bears. A song about dancing swamp beasties wouldn't be nearly as cute.
It was supposed to be cute? Anyway, I'd never heard a song like that before, and now I can't get it out of my head.
Wait, really? Wow, I'm flattered. But it's not like I can make up the rest of it on the spot. Why don't you go see an opera or something? Get a better song stuck up in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess I've been interested in seeing an opera in the past, but I've never gone.
Now that you mention it, I don't know if they even perform opera in Fargus.
No, they don't.
But the church is in Camulus now, and they have volunteers who put on operas every now and then. I've been helping Dorothea and the others there, and it's really expanded my repertoire of songs.
Well then, sing one for me. Just belt out whatever pops into your head.
You got it. I'll sing you my favorite. Me, me, me. A shimmering life burns down to ash. Then since I'm all hot and sweaty, I hop in the bath. Soon I get real dizzy, which puts me in a tizzy. But eventually I feel way, 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 way better. So I decide to hop back in the bath again. Whew.
What the... was that?
You take baths when you're already hot? That's some impressive fortitude. I think I underestimated you.
It's just a song.
Wait, but then you get back in the bath even though it made you dizzy. You must seriously love bathing. Well, this has been fascinating. I had no idea operas could have such unexpected developments.
Operas aren't like that at all. That's just an aria I learned a long time ago, and I don't even really remember the words. It wasn't supposed to be a song about taking a bath. It was supposed to be serious.
Wait, really? That's much less interesting.
No, you don't... Look, a real opera is much better, all right? I'll take you to one sometime, and you'll see. It'll take your breath away when you hear it. I bet you'll fall head over heels in love.
Fine. But let's save it until the war's over. If it's really that good, I want to make sure I give it my full attention.
Then we're definitely going to see an opera. It's a promise.
And then they both die in the war. No opera. Oh well. Felix, do you have someone else that you need to chat with? No. Ash, you want to chat with Yuri. And that's it.
We lost him. Split up and search, boys. Don't let him get away.
They really are a persistent pack of scoundrels.
Someone shot me!
Yuri, over here! Oh, I think we're good. They won't chase us this far. Looks like I was just in time. Are you hurt?
So long as my face is fine, the rest of me doesn't matter. That's the real moneymaker, you know. And I appreciate the save, by the way.
You never change. Anyway, care to tell me why those thugs were after you?
Oh, just a little disagreement among businessmen. Happens all the time.
This is exactly why I said you had to find a different way to make money.
If you're going to lecture me, I'd prefer the arrow you gave my friend back there. Also, if you disagree with my methods, why save me in the first place? You could have left me to reap the consequences of my actions and had one less villain in the world.
I'm not lecturing you because I think you're a villain. I've no right to call you evil anyway. I just don't want to see you endanger yourself.
Sometimes the only way to get anything done is by putting yourself in harm's way. You should know. Or I suppose you wouldn't. What with your being an upstanding knight and all now.
Wait, they've known each other from before. Yuri is... Is Yuri another one of the adopted sons of Lonato? Or like, maybe the real son of Lonato or something like that? Or part of that family?
Trust me, I know. I can't forget the past no matter how hard I try. But I still think what you're doing is wrong. Not only are you hurting other people, you're disregarding your own well-being.
I chose this life of my own accord, and I take pride in what I do. If I get hurt in the process, that's just part of the deal. And if I'm caught and the townspeople hurl stones and fruit as I march to my execution, I'll still die with a smile on my face because...
Okay, enough! This is the reason why I can't keep letting you do this! You want to protect the people important to you, right? Well, I want to make sure you don't end up dead and covered in rotting fruit! So if you still insist on being a reckless fool, I'm going to protect you anyway!
Even though it means siding with a filthy villain?
I'm not about to help you commit crimes. And if it looks like you're going to hurt someone, I'll do everything in my power to stop you. I just want to save my friend, okay?
I truly don't get you sometimes. Also, can't believe I'm going to fall for a cornball line like that.
Did you say something, Yuri?
Nothing. Forget it.
Aww. That was kind of cute. I mean, friendship is often not all smooth. There's little bumps and there's little moments of wanting to be mad at the other or disagreeing with the other in a very... like, that it really goes against your beliefs. So, well, not against your beliefs, because if it really did go against your beliefs, then maybe you should consider not being friends anymore. But, like, that they do something you really don't agree with, but you're still gonna be there to help them and support them up to certain limits. So yeah, good friendship here, and that's kind of cool. Also, we're done with the movie, I guess, already. I might take an early break, because what can I do? I mean, I guess I can go just see the supply master real quick.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any
deliver
army.
some equipment. All the stuff that I've acquired while I was farming that I don't need to keep. Actually, which heavy spear do I want to keep? Yeah, sure. Wait, there's one of the iron axes that I need to keep, I think. So, not these ones. Boost mounted damage is interesting, I'll keep it. No, I want to keep the bow of Zoltan. I'm gonna start keeping the weapons of Zoltan because when I'm gonna do the final story, all of my troops will be able to have A-rank weapons. So I want them to have I want to have a few good weapons for them to use. Alright, those iron gauntlets. We're almost done. That's boost regular attack and quality material. I'm gonna keep that. The Exorcist Tome. Actually, I'm gonna keep the one with Venom Edge. Abyssal Tome. I'm gonna keep the other one. The Sage's Tome. Store's Tome. Okay. Then deliver resources. So I guess you can experience a little bit of what I do when I'm farming. Every now and then I just come here and I clear everything to make some smithing stones, which I will be able to transform into other kind of stones that I will be able to use, like mithril. If I trade, I can trade to get some mithril as much as possible.
Everything has its
And
use.
then I can go here and I can use my money.
Hey there.
To
Need
forge
something?
weapons. I think I have... Oh yeah, I did buy the swords. I think I told it already, but I bought the swords that you could buy, or like the stuff you could buy with Renown. The only thing I haven't bought is the staff yet, because I didn't have quite enough. Because I want to keep the 60 Renown points for when I start the next game to be able to complete... or to get the final character. So all of my swords here that use mithril are already at the maximum. Okay. All of my spears that use mithril are also at the maximum, I think. Yes. No, there's the Blessed Lance, which also requires mithril, but it's a C rank weapon, so I'm gonna pass on it for now. The Haute Clairs, also the Axe of Zoltan. I'm at the Tatlon Bow and the Parthia. Let's finish the Parthia. Here,
Is this
like
it?
that. And the Tatlon Bow, let's work on that. Not enough money
Is
to
this it?
truly go to 45. That's okay, I'll get more money later. And then I think there's nothing else that requires mithril, I think. Oh yes, the Scholar's Stone. Okay. So I'm almost done with the weapons that require mithril. I'm also done with the
See you
weapons that
around.
require umbral steel. But as you can see, as I'm farming, I end up collecting a lot of it. I guess I'm ready for next story, for the few weapons that will require it. Alright. I think I'll take my break now, and I'll get to the one mission of this chapter after the break. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Let me save just to be safe. No, let's save here. Alright, so let me put you here. I'll go get my coffee, maybe have a little something to eat, and I'll be right back. It will take a few minutes for Twitch and just a few seconds for YouTube, as always. But when I'm back, we'll get working on to this mission. Alright, be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. So let's get back to the game. Let's dive into this.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright, there's a paralog actually. Never mind, there are 2 missions to complete. Let's do this paralog. Members of the Knights of Seros, past and present, form an hastily reassembled squadron to strike a blow against the evil that plagues Fodlan. We'll get the Index Sword Fighters, and if we get the S rank, the Macuil Evil Repelling Corps. With that.
Nice of you to finally join us.
Yeah, sorry about that. This is quite the lineup you've got here, though. Nothing but the best.
I appreciate your eye for quality. But yes, we have Shamir, Catherine, and Gustav.
Oh, sorry.
And of course, myself and Captain Gerald. The Knights of Seros are reunited at last.
Alois!
Wait, Gerald was in the Knights of Seros?
Oh, you and your big mouth. Yeah, I used to work with them in the past. It's not a big deal. But back to the matter at hand. There's clearly something big cooking to gather a crew like this.
Something really big. I can smell it. So come on, old man. Dimitri must have told you what's going on. Old man. Hey, when you've known him as long as I have, you can call him whatever you want. Go on, Gustav.
We have been asked to hunt down what remains of the Dark Mages commanded by Cornelia.
Oh, interesting. I'll actually ask for information.
Does this mean we know where they're hiding?
We located a woodland cave in Kingdom territory they appear to be using as a hideout. However, our report also indicates that the mages are preparing to abandon the cave imminently. This is our chance. When they begin to move, we will fall upon them and eliminate them all.
So cut down the mages before they can escape. Easy enough. Or maybe not so easy, considering who we're up against. We'd best stay on our toes.
Yeah.
Yet, I remain convinced our combined powers are enough to prevail against even the stoutest foe. Just as we did back in our days with the Knights. And our Knights as well.
Knights, huh? Good one.
Oh, very good, very good. I'm glad someone here is sharp enough to appreciate my razor wit.
Do you ever stop messing around, Alois?
Let's just get on with this.
So, who's actually leading this little operation? I mean, everyone here is more than capable of handling themselves on a battlefield.
My place is on the front lines, swinging a sword. Leave the orders to somebody else.
Yep, I'll follow whoever. You choose.
I will respect the group's decision.
In that case, I think there can only be one choice. Captain Gerald.
Me, huh? Great. I'd have better luck herding cats than getting this ragtag team to fall in line.
Alright, we have to defeat blah 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 blah. To defeat those who slither in the dark. And an enemy reaches the evacuation point or an ally is routed are the defeat conditions. Okay. So we'll really have to use everything we can. Dark Creative Sword, Monster Strength Ring, Plate Piercer, these things. I'm fine with that. Catherine, Thunderbrand, Swift Speed. I should actually give that to main character. Huh. Main character. Get the Independent Mercenaries. You get the Plate Piercers. Shamir, you're a trickster. I think you're supposed to be an archer, aren't you? Yeah. So they probably planned out. Yeah, they put grapplers. You're gonna be fine. Magic Blade and Ice Blade, that's good. You don't need the Cadmos Shield. You can probably go with Critical Ring, actually. And also get, why not the Dusker Infantry? Or Daphnel Duelists. Sure, give it Daphnels. And Gerald, Lance of Zoltan. Gerald, you have a crest. We can do better than Lance of Zoltan. We can do like Lance of Ruin. Oh, but okay. Get the Spear of Assault first and then switch. Lamppost shield against cavalry, that's fine. And actually, don't keep your mercenaries. Get the retinue of the goddess that I just unlocked. You probably want... Oh, you're a holy knight. That's great. That's actually great. Thunder Rush is good. 9 Kneeler can be good. I'm gonna go with Thunder Rush and... Actually, Thunder. Sure. Alright, I think I'm ready. And yeah, let's fight. Let's start this.
The enemy's split up, and you should do the same. Don't let them get away. I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
Actually,
Time
Catherine.
to go to work. Let me show you how it's done. I've got it.
Here.
Left to our own devices already? I'm not sure if this is trust or indifference.
Daring tactics such as this are all part of Captain Gerald's signature style.
Shame none of that daring wore off on you when you were his right-hand man.
Then perhaps it's right I be left
Farm some
behind.
kills here.
Let's clear it out.
Oh, and Eloise is around here.
You think this rickety little stronghold can slow me down? Don't make me laugh. Out of the way!
Okay, Gerald is still running after the other one. Gerald, I wanted you to look the other way around, but that's fine, I guess.
Looks like we're good. Hope the rest of this goes just as smooth.
We've got more over here. Let's do this.
Alright, Catherine,
Time to go to work.
we're gonna
Let
work
me
on
show
these
you how
two.
it's done.
And you,
I've got
Shamir,
it.
are gonna work
Let's-
on these two. I'm on my way to help. Let's do this.
Out of the way!
The other one is a little further. Didn't get... Oh! Got hit by the end of it, but that's not gonna be enough. Let's do this.
They're running away. Get ready, Gustav.
Leave all to me, Lady Catherine. I shall stop them in their tracks.
Take this! Knight of the royal family indeed.
And we're up here.
I'm all right.
I think we handled our business, but there are
Get
bound
just
to
a
be
few
more
kills
lurking in the
here.
shadows.
Okay. That's a lot of people.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Time to go to... Sounds good. Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
I'm on it.
Oh shit.
Let
I just noticed where
So
these
many.
one
Everyone,
at the top are
join
going.
up and fight as one. Don't let them through.
I need to be the hell out of here
Better
and
fighting
fast.
as one than
Because I
fighting
don't
the
fly.
dust.
Don't forget.
There's actually
smiting
no
or-
flying unit that use swords.
This sure takes me back to when you
Oh,
were with
yeah.
the knights, I mean. We were always pairing up like this.
And striking down our enemies. I could always count on you to watch my back. Should I
That's
start
one.
calling you partner again?
That's two. Is it? The other one is also a flyer. What is it
Ship is still first class.
coming over
Shamir.
here? What's
As
it
is your
doing?
blade work.
It's trying to
Thunder
juke me?
Catherine.
Don't tease.
Well, it won't do it that easily.
Still improving.
Yeah, it tried to attract me and then go for...
Powerful each time we meet.
Actually, I think it got distracted by my troops that were over here.
Faces may be unfamiliar, but the
So
Knights of
I
Seraph
should
remain as
definitely
formidable as ever.
avoid switching character too much.
Seeing you fight makes me wish
No,
I could
the
see the
opposite.
old
I should
knights in
actually
action.
switch character more and avoid sticking to the same character. Wasn't there two? I don't know. There isn't anymore. Take care of him with Catherine. And then I'll switch to Shamir.
Stand back.
Take care of this soldier. Mage blading.
It's done.
Yeah, right.
Like this.
Looks like we got him. Good work, everyone.
It's not over.
Right back at you, Gerald. Let's keep it up. Maybe we should try to get ahead of the enemy and cut off their escape.
Great minds think alike. Let's go.
They're undisciplined.
Alright,
I'm on
Gerald,
it.
you're
Time
going
to
there.
move.
Not a problem.
Main character, you're going there.
Move out.
Catherine,
Time to go to work.
you're going there.
Forward, march!
Where do they think they're
And
going?
Shamir, as soon as I'm done capturing this, we'll go together.
Ah, you clever beast. We can't permit you to cut us off.
It's done.
Make haste.
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
Alright,
Not a
let's
problem.
give the real orders.
I've got this.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how.
If we can subdue those strongholds, we can block off their escape.
Blade,
Bring it down.
Ice Blade. How many? I have 1,100. I hope the end is not too close. Because I still need quite a bit of people.
This stronghold will fall.
Let me at it.
You
Catherine,
might afford me the pleasure of sacking this place myself.
main character.
So many jokes. Is he trying to impress us?
Someone needs
Gerald.
I believe this is how he shows his excitement.
Great.
We've captured all the strongholds. Our enemy has nowhere to run now.
I actually am not sure that you
Time to
guys
go to
should
work.
move away
Sounds
too
good.
much until
I'll
we
provide support. I've
know
got it.
for real what's
Need some
going
backup?
on.
Not a
Because
problem.
you're just going to random places.
You've done well, everyone. But where's their commander?
Ugh, I knew we shouldn't have shown up for this.
Oh, it's Kronia!
Sniffed out by beasts.
And Mycen.
How fitting. Cleobulus is getting careless.
Those must be the leaders. Let's finish this.
Sure thing.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
I've got it. Let's.
Let me actually switch to main character and have Jill
I'm on
go
it.
for Kronia.
Learn.
Defensive formations. Let's send the enemy packing.
Because I need, I think, a few more. Oh shit, I need like 200 more.
Guard this place with your lives.
Hold this position.
I live for this.
Catherine,
They seem to be a
please
cut
get
above
some
the
kills for
nobodies
me.
from before. Alois,
Shamir,
stay
same.
sharp.
As a razor, Captain.
Still here. It's not over.
It's done.
Moving my way.
Jill, go
Let
actually
them taste
fight
the blade of the goddess's servant.
the other
I
one
shall
over
help
here,
as well.
just to get some kills.
I'll take point.
Shamir. Go get these guys to get some kills.
It's done. Got it.
Still fight!
Okay, I have enough.
Let me at him! Hit me all you want. Leave my sight!
Beast has me reeling.
That's Bison.
Stand back!
Someone need the
Joe?
blade breaker?
Say it, but I must abandon this place.
Let that one go! We still have the other.
Can't stand these vermin. Wipe them all out in the name of Tallus. Not
And you
again.
die too, please.
What am I going to tell Tallus this time?
Don't we just see Corona like in the first chapter, and then we'd never see her
Not too happy
again?
we let them go, but I'd say we achieved our goal. More or less.
Indeed. Though we must report news of the escapees to His Majesty.
Well, that was a deal. I mean, not that I'm complaining.
And we get the Mercurial Evil Repelling Core. And level up for Catherine.
I'm ready to
Oh,
run
you
wild.
also notice I raised everybody's level to 90 before this this stream. So yeah, everybody's level is up to 90. And Catherine has mastered her class, so it's
I'll
time
add
to
this to
switch
my
her to another
arsenal.
one. I also don't have a lot of master seals, so I'll be careful about what new class I put her in. But first,
Well,
cutscene.
that's that. Sure made us work for it, though.
And a few still got away. But I think we did pretty well, all things considered. How about you?
Do I praise Gerald or Catherine? Why can I not praise both? Why isn't there an option praise everybody that was in the battle? I'm gonna simp for Gerald.
Getting the drop on them like that really took the wind out of their sails. So while I think we all fought well, Gerald's command was what really brought the win home.
Here, here. There's no way I could have led a motley bunch like this.
What are you talking about? All of you just ran around out there like chickens with your heads cut off. But hey, if you're handing out praise, I'll take it.
I've not had so thrilling a battle in an age. When will this same group ever take the field again?
Maybe
Soon.
never.
You may be right. These days I find myself on guard duty in Ferdiad, and you all have plenty going on in your own careers. It is unlikely we'll be together like this again.
I can't help but feel a bit wistful. Once, we shared the same mission during the day and broke bread together at night. But now...
I mean, you can still break bread together, just won't share the same mission, and you'll have to travel far to see each other all at the same time, so you won't be able to do that every day, and you'll have to savor the experience every once in a while when it can happen, but it still is possible.
We could do that again, you know. You could come back to the Knights of Saros.
Yeah, no way.
We're short-handed as it is, what with the war and all.
I appreciate the invitation. But I left the Order so I might continue to fight alongside Geralt and repay my debt to him.
Also because you're gay and in love with him, but that's okay.
What's more, I've come to enjoy the freedom this lifestyle provides me.
Yeah, the Merc life has its perks for sure.
You sure about this, Alois? If you want to go back, I won't stand in your way.
It almost sounds like you don't need me to do your bidding, and you'd rather bid me a doing.
Stop.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Even
Shimmy
if
on that
this is
one.
our last time together, the experience will give us strength on our separate paths. Let us be satisfied with that.
Oh, and when Gerald gets tired of your jokes and kicks you out, we'll still take you back.
Oh, my dear Shamir.
You know, I've got my differences with the church, so I can't say I miss being a Knight of Seros. But today was pretty fun. If we ever get this chance again, count me in.
Yeah, bashing bad guys with friends is fun, I guess. Alright, back to there. And to the training instructor so that I can change
Training can be
Catherine's,
the
I
difference
think.
between victory and defeat.
Was it Catherine or Shamir? It was Catherine. Catherine, you'll become a thief. So this way you're still with a sword.
I never turn down a challenge.
Good for you, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. And the rest is pretty much fine.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
So back to the war map and into the final quest. I think I will stop after that actually. It's gonna be probably a shorter episode. But if I start the next chapter, I'll probably end up going a bit later if I really want to do anything. I might do a bit of farming, a bit of showing off what I do off stream. Oh. I'll get the Sword of Moralta. That's and another site of Sario. It's the first time... no, that's that. Never mind. Well, yes, it's gonna be the first time I get one of those weapons in double. But it's not a silver one, so I think it's possible to have a double. As for the Sword of Moralta, that's gonna complete... So I looked at the achievements, and I have some weapons that are missing, and I couldn't figure out where those weapons were, or what they were, so I guess this is one of them. And you can see the enemy level is 90, and that's why I boosted up everybody to level 90. The kingdom joins forces with the church and the alliance to retake Garreg Mach, but before you can oust the empire from the monastery, you must first pass through Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Let's do this. And also, that's the only mission of the chapter? That's crazy. What are even gonna be the strategies that I can deploy? Will I even be able to deploy any
We've
of them?
received report of a large Imperial force amassed in the Valley of Torment. They march under the flag of the Black Eagle, the Emperor's personal force. They seem to be wise to our intentions.
Should have guessed this wasn't gonna be easy.
We knew the Empire might figure out what we're up to, but I didn't think we'd be graced by the Emperor herself.
The enemy has placed all their pieces on the board. Now we must do the same.
There's something else. About the scouting unit we sent out yesterday. We've gotten word they were attacked by a company of dark mages.
The same ones Cornelia and Myson commanded, I presume.
I believe so. They seem similar in appearance and capability.
You've got history with these mages, huh?
You could say that. And if they fly Empire colors, then the situation may be exactly as I feared. This battle will surely take its toll on us. Do not let your guard down, Claude. Sadly, I can offer little more guidance than that. These mages are largely an unknown quantity, even to me.
Got it. I'll make sure my people keep an eye out for them at least.
Please do. We'll be counting on your support.
How long has it been since the Kingdom and Alliance fought arm in arm? Probably not since the big split 300 years ago, huh?
I'm proud we can put that history behind us today. With our strengths combined, we will condemn the Empire to a crushing defeat.
Another chance to go toe-to-toe with those mages, hmm? This could be yet another opportunity to learn about our true nature.
Could. Oh, our, not mine, not yours. I like that she's using our here, really signifying that we're partners, you know? I'll temper my expectations.
I don't know. Even if we do capture one, it's not like they're just gonna spill all their secrets to us.
Who knows? Frankly, I wouldn't mind even if we never learn the truth. I'll
Which
be
seems
with
to be
you
what was going to
always.
happen.
You can count on that.
Because I don't remember what... And that's a
Now
big
come.
secret.
We shouldn't keep your friends waiting.
Like, if I add the answer in the first playthrough, the golden wildfire, I feel like I would remember it. I feel like that's a big thing I would not just forget like that. So I don't think we had the answer. Or my memory really sucks that much. It's possible too. Oh yeah, it's that one. Huh. Okay. Defeat Duke Aegir and Edelgard. And if all ally strongholds are captured, it's over. We have 40 points. And we'll need to use 30 to persuade the Death Knight. Okay. Alliance Sniper Fusillade and summon the Knights of Fargus to stop powerful enemies' advance. Those are two things I cannot say yes to. This requires a unit that I don't have, but I will add it to the play. Summon a mounted unit to engage the enemy, begin the battle in a special formation. I don't know if it's worth it. Like... No, I don't need it. Ally struggles are easier. I'll go with the mounted search. Okay, fine, sure. Let's go with that. Player 1, or main character, yes. I want Alcar to be there. Alcar with Haute Claire. Actually, you could get better, like Free Kugel. Yeah, get Free Kugel. The Knowledge Gem, that's fine. You could get Holt's Chosen. You have Helm Splitter. That's fine. Helm Splitter and War Strike, I kind of like those. You can keep them. Let's have Mercedes.
I'll do my best.
Mercedes, you're currently a Pegasus Knight. I'll keep you at it. As it. Mercedes, what kind of weapon can you use? You could have the Lens of Ruin. Sure, get it. Also, get the Aurora Shield, or one Aurora Shield from Claude. He doesn't need it. Get some lenses? I don't know if I'll keep Gerald. Get the Fraldarius soldiers for now. You can have Earth Splitter and Night Kneeler. That's fine. So we now have Mercedes, and I need Dimitri to be playable, please. Dimitri with Arid Bar, Strength Ring. And why not the Retinue of the Goddess? I won't keep Gerald. Glowing Ember? Maybe. Actually, Shatter Slash. And... go with Parasalan. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so those will be the main ones. I guess Mercedes doesn't have to be playable, she just have to be on the board. But I'll still keep her as a playable one. Rodri, you wanna be here, but what are we facing? We're facing axes. I have a good sword already. Tomes, so I kind of need... Okay, yeah, so there are lenses, of course, but I have Alcar for that. I need a brawler. The only one I kind of have is Ash. Oh, I have Constance, I guess, but... Okay, I'll go with Ash. No, actually, you know what? It's the units that don't really matter, because they're gonna pair it up anyway. So I might as well go with Sylvain to pair... who will okay, Ingrid to pair with Mercedes. Ingrid has Lewin, that's fine. Who will I pair with Dimitri? Rodrigue. I'll pair Rodrigue with Dimitri. Rodrigue, who has the Silver Lance, could have the Spear of Assault. Maybe... yeah, keep the Blue Lions? Sure, keep the Blue Lions. Okay, to pair with Alcar, I'll have the Dew with Haute Claire, that's fine. And to pair with the main character, I could go... Actually, let's take Gerald. Yeah, sure. Let's bring Gerald in. Gerald with the Sight of Sariel. Or the Gradivus, maybe? Yeah, Gradivus. Alright, let's go with that. I think that's fine. So, having Gerald paired with the main character means that the main character will gain affection points with Gerald, or Gerald will gain affection points with the main character as we battle. So, that should work. Let's go for that.
Now is no...
Okay. The Dew.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
Gerald.
I'm on it. I'll lend a hand.
Begin
Ingrid.
the operation. Allow me to lend a hand.
We must
Rodrigue.
Before I know not how much I can offer.
We will proceed as planned.
Do you not have advantage against? Oh wait, no, you're a lance. A lance against lances. No, yeah, right, you don't have advantage, who cares? We're still gonna go that way. And you are gonna go this way as well.
Let's go, everyone.
I feel like everybody should go that way, but no, you are gonna go towards here. Actually, you might need to... yeah, go
Come
move
with
rock.
me, everyone.
Initiating the operation.
Go move rock.
No time to
For
let
the rest, I
fear
guess I'll
grip
keep
your
it like
heart.
that for now.
Together, we can defeat the Adrestian Empire and alter the course of history.
They may match us in number, but they're no match for us in skill. We can win this.
Be careful, everyone. All of our strongholds fall. We have no path back to the monastery.
Alright, so we have to take these strongholds. Sure.
Your Majesty, might you bless the army with some rousing words? That is, after all, your purpose here.
Yes. Right.
Mercedes, are you? Yes, you're
Shall
done pushing the rock.
Let's give it.
Go take this.
Destroy every enemy.
You are done.
Initiating the operation. Let's
Go
go,
grab
everyone.
this. Do I have anyone that can open the chest? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I
Enters
do.
your sight.
Dimitri.
Come, everyone. You heard Her Majesty.
Shadow Slash.
Prepare to lay siege.
Here we go. Dimitri, you're gonna actually...
Please spare my life.
You're gonna go back.
We will proceed as planned.
And you're gonna defend.
I will be there.
I'll tell you all of the Empire's secrets.
Take her in. We'll hear what she has to say after the fighting is over.
Not a
problem? We had a report that those troublesome natives up here too. We should be prepared for ambushes.
I'm gonna try to get some kills.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
Let's go with that.
Together, everyone!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Alright, you do whatever you want for a while. I'm gonna do this.
Even against their huge army, we are more than capable of victory if we work together.
Hello, Ladislava.
I will deliver you a victory, Your Majesty.
Take a...
What? Who are these mages? Someone help!
The church's soldiers are under attack. We can't let them suffer too many losses.
Shall we? I'll
You
provide
go
assistance.
protect the church soldier. I'll take care of this one.
Initiating
you
the operation.
Should go protect this
Providing
one.
support.
Any other church soldier? Around here, but Claude is already there. Around here, but everything is fine. Dimitri, I think. Oh, is that Holst? Yeah, that's Holst. Dimitri, you can join the fray. Go have
We
fun.
must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Actually, go have fun that way, rather.
We must strive to perform to the... We will proceed as planned.
Yeah, sure. And I'll go this way. And take care of saving this one. But then I don't want to finish too fast, so I'm going to take care of these people here. This. Take this guy out. Kill some enemies because I can.
Strike is one.
Stand down!
Not today.
Allow me!
Mercedes.
Please retreat! I appreciate your help.
To victory!
I'm coming too.
Oh hey, there's a thief right here.
I will
So let's
gladly
take care of
give
it.
my life for the Empire.
Please retreat. Are you ready?
Okay, her special is cool. Dimitri, if you've got nothing better to do, go open that chest, please.
My turn? My turn.
Okay, you have better to do. You've got to farm kills for me, so I can get closer to the 1800, because those enemies are disappearing fast. And I think I'll use him, especially because he can go over the lava without getting hurt, to go get more kills. by the bottom right of the map. Maybe then I'll switch to Mercedes. Keep going a little. I need to take my time a little bit because these missions tend to punish you if you go too fast by not giving you enough soldiers to kill for the number of kills you need for the S rank. So I want to take my time a little bit, but not too much because obviously if I go too slow now, I won't have the time. It's like the time.
This is nothing compared to what Her Majesty has endured. I will not give in.
Let's fight together. I think it's fine to do this here because I'm at maximum warrior gauge anyway.
It ends here.
Not much else I can do. Or no better time to do it, I guess. Oh, there's actually Alpar can access a lot of the map, can't he? I just have to keep going with it. Mercedes, you keep doing your thing. I'll actually go around the map, ignore Ladislava over here, say hello Ladislava, and move on to here, just to kill people.
I'll help you.
Thank you to do. Hello again. Bye. Oh. He killed her. Okay.
Forgive me my weakness.
I thought I had to play the character that would do the failed blow. I just had to be nearby, I guess. Fine. Or not even to be nearby, actually. It's just the final boss, I think, that you have to give the final blow. So because it wasn't the final boss, they allowed it. Oh. Hello, Yeritza. I mean, a Death Knight. I mean, Mercedes' brother.
A Death Knight? What's he doing here?
Oh, the Death Knight has just taken our stronghold, basically.
We won't be able to isolate him.
Looks like he's in a bit of a mood. We'll have to use a little trickery to get him surrounded.
Let us begin.
We'll show them. It ends here.
Alright, and then I'll go back.
Draw the Death Knight into the center of the battlefield.
Get the Death Knight attention. Sure.
You fought well.
I am so impressed.
It also spawned more enemies.
Grab his attention and lure him to the center.
Yes, I'm trying to do that, Claude. Shut up, please. While I do this, though, Dimitri...
We will proceed as planned.
We're gonna go reclaim this. Thank you.
The Death Knight. It has to be him. I just know it.
Hello, Death Knight. Yes, follow me.
Can be the one to give me death.
Good. We have his attention. Just keep leading him to the center.
Over here, Yeritza. Yeritza!
Let us crush their defenses.
I crave death.
I recognize your voice, Emile. It's you, isn't it?
We need to stick to Claude's plan. Grab his attention and lure him in.
That's what I did. Okay, it had to be more in.
Okay, we've drawn him into our trap. Is that really going to bring him down?
There's nowhere for him to run now. Close the gates.
I didn't expect him to fall for such a tactic again. Regardless, now we will weaken the Death Knight with magic. On your command!
Yes, Your Majesty. At the ready, mages. Fire!
I was gonna say, I guess while they do this, I could switch to someone else and just farm some kills, but... which I will do.
Fling open the gates. Give the Death Knight everything we have.
More. Still
Oh wait, isn't... Okay, he's not killing it.
Let me go to him, Dimitri. I might be able to convince him to surrender.
Okay, defeat the Death Knight in order to recruit him.
He's still standing after
will
that?
work on that.
It's like he's
Let's
possessed or
switch to
something.
Alcar. And there we go.
Emil, I know it's you. Please don't do this.
battle to the death will be my final pleasure, and none will get in my way.
Enough of this, Emil. Please, just stop fighting and come with us.
Mercedes, very well. I will lay down my arms.
Allow me.
See, we must use our magic to dignify this base struggle.
Just when I thought we were making progress. How are we supposed to fight against this?
This will stop if we take out those mages. Stay calm.
The Death Knight lost? We must prevail nonetheless. Attack them from the rear!
Those guys just don't know when to quit. We should finish this as quick as we can.
Together, everyone!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Okay, Mercedes.
Shall we?
Go up
Let's
to the
give it a
mage.
shot.
Dimitri.
We will proceed
go
as
after
planned.
the other mage. And I'll
No
try to
matter
catch
how
the other one.
large your swarm of beasts is, you cannot defeat us.
I have a personal score to settle with all of you. It is time for me to take my revenge.
Oh yeah, they caused her fiance to die.
Enemy down.
I guess she does have beef
You're
with them.
always bailing me out. I hope to return the favor someday.
You got my back?
Let's use
Together,
another special. See a little bit more of Gerald's action.
We'll do it together!
Okay, I have enough.
I've got you now!
So I guess what I'll do is I'll send
Even an old man.
Alcar towards the
Initiating
mages.
the operation.
Because I'm starting to actually kind of run out of time. And I have enough kills. So I'm gonna focus hard on completing the missions. I'm gonna switch to him and send everybody
Let's
over
go,
them.
everyone.
Actually, no, Dimitri, you stay on this one. Actually, if Dimitri is
I've awaited this
fighting,
moment.
then I'll switch to Dimitri. To fight Baron Martin. Bye-bye, Baron Martin. Wait, he went back to Mycen? Oh, come on. You were supposed to take the other one.
Glorious future for humankind.
Oh right, I asked them to all go into Mycen. Right, forget.
I have no words
fine.
for those who fraternize.
Main character will
with
take care of the mages.
even if they do share our power. I'll take you on. You pray for this, Epimenides. Take this.
Epimenides, stop calling me that.
Taken out their commander, but it didn't put an end to their magic. You need to take down the other generals too.
I really hope that finding what's behind this door is the next step, because I am lacking of time.
Finally, the magic has stopped, and the enemy's main force is straight ahead.
Why?
The tide of war is turning against us.
Come on,
Let
stop
us
wasting
flee,
my
Your
time.
Majesty. Our most loyal minister will handle the rest.
Yes, we leave it to you, Count Burgos.
No, I'm gonna waste my special. Frick. Okay, special is wasted.
To hide the act. Still, I have a duty to uphold.
Oh, and Gaspar.
Yeah, these guys are no match
Okay,
for
I
us.
took too much
Let's
time.
show them
I'll
what we
probably
can
have to
do.
redo this one on my own to get the S rank.
Let's link up.
Yeah.
Together,
And I don't think the doors are opening anyway, so...
We'll do it together.
Would be kind of funny if I killed them through the door though.
I've got you now.
Oh wait, it is the correct place. Okay.
Together.
Would have been funny if I killed them through the door. I might still get the S
We'll do it together.
because the timer stops when I'm in this mode. Yeah.
I've got you now.
Very well, Caspar. Let them taste the fruits of your training.
I'm so sorry, but double special in your face. If that's not enough to kill you. Wait, that's not, it's not over.
On guard, everyone. It is essential that we get through here.
I'm falling back to the rear. You should retreat too, Caspar.
Only Caspar remains. Let's hurry, Your Majesty.
Well, if it isn't the Empire's greatest
Okay,
warrior
it's
himself,
over.
I better not hold anything back.
There's just too many of them. Fall back.
We won't let them get away. Push on to Garrick Mach. We'll defeat the Emperor and end this war.
Well, you can definitely handle yourself in a fight, Mr. Warrior King.
Good to see your humor is intact. Never mind the gravity of the moment.
Figured I'd skip the doom and gloom. I've got a plan up my sleeve I think you'll like.
I'm listening.
You head out after Edelgard, and I stay back here. Way I figure, I can keep the Empire off of you.
But Claude...
You'd rather she got away?
Of course not. Good luck to you, Claude.
Yeah. See you later.
What's your real plan, Claude? I just get gifted an artifact like that. I'm sorry, but the achievement actually spoiled us. That I just got the Raphael gem. Well, oh, it must be because I recruited the Dark Knight. He's probably the one, or not recruited, but
I won't let
no,
myself
yes, I did
stop
recruit
here.
him. He's probably the one with the gem. Okay, Alcar has mastered the Wyvern Lord. And Mercedes has mastered the Pegasus Knight.
I think I've learned something new.
A new power, is it? Excellent.
I can use this.
And I get this Sword of Moralta. It's another side of Saria. The Weapon of the Dark Knight, if I remember well. Yeah, the Weapon of the Death Knight. Sorry, not Dark Knight. So that's the second one I get. I get a Cadmus shield, which is kind of cool, and a lot of weapons that I'll just sell. So stones. Money. And Yaritza is now playable with his home. No, is Death Knight his own class? I think I think he's got his own very own class that no other character has. You obtain 10 renown. That's cool. Let's save here. And move on to
Azure
the absent Emperor.
The Absent Emperor. The combined might of the Kingdom, Alliance, and Church crush Adrestia's forces in the Valley of Torment, forcing the Emperor and Regent Ire to flee southward to Garreg Mach. The might of Fargus relentlessly pursues them in hopes of finally putting an end to the war. However, Count Bergles stands firm in the way, a stalwart defender of his Emperor.
Ah, Leopold, you've come.
Why did you bring Her Majesty out here? You said yourself she's not in good shape.
It's what the situation demanded. We needed the Emperor's might to drive the Allied army away.
Did we now?
Besides, the decision was not mine to make. But now is not the time for this idle chatter. I must be going. It is essential I escort the Emperor to Garreg Mach. You shall stay behind to impede the enemy's advance. We cannot let any harm come to Her Majesty.
Somehow I doubt it's her safety you're worried about. But fine. I've got my orders. You can go.
My deepest thanks. This way, Your Majesty.
I feel like Count Bergles is feeling that something's wrong.
Adresti is not gonna last much longer if that's how our Emperor's looking.
Yeah.
If that's what you think, then flee. You're just a general. No noble rank to defend, nor a claim to one otherwise. Another life is out there for you, should you want it.
You're telling me to abandon the Empire? That's not like you. Though I think Linhardt might be in the Kingdom. That's definitely one way to go. But it's not really my style.
You're far too young to be throwing your life away. I wouldn't begrudge you such a decision.
Oh, come on! I'll land the decisive blow that'll turn this whole thing around.
No, I'll kill you.
Imagine a grand ship sailing on a vast sea, Caspar. One day it crosses the path of a vicious storm and begins to sink. Some panic and jump overboard. Others resign themselves to their fates and let the tempest do what it will. Yet more rob their fellow sailors for meaningless plunder, while another group clings to the helm, searching desperately to reverse their fortunes. And us? We stand proud at the bow, serenading our crew as the waves lap at their feet. Our voices are like thunder piercing through the chaos, stirring the hearts of all those who stand face to face with death.
I get it. I'm gonna scream my lungs out until I can't draw another breath.
I don't think that's what
Things might be bleak now, but they're gonna learn just what the Empire is all about.
Come, my son. It's time we show them the might of House Bergles once and for all.
The Imperial Army has fled south with the Emperor in tow. They appear to be headed for Garreg Mach. And just as planned, the Archbishop and her squadron are en route there as well. But we have also received word of suspicious behavior from the fugitive Duke Ire.
Meaning what?
Rather than retreat to the monastery, he remains roaming in the vicinity of this very battlefield. Maybe he's looking for something? Or perhaps it is a trap or a diversion of some kind. We still do not know what our enemy is planning.
But we do know that Count Burgles has stationed units at various key points in the hopes of slowing us down.
Well, now what? Duke Ire might not be rushing to reach Garrick Mach. But we should be. We don't want to lose our advantage.
Of course not. But if we charge in too hastily, we'll be swarmed by Burgles and his soldiers.
Maybe we could try and find a weak spot in their defenses and break through there.
That would all be fine and well on regular terrain. We don't really have the luxury of choosing our route here in the valley.
What about the shortcut Lady Rhea used? We would have to break into smaller units to get our whole army through, but it might just work.
It is too dangerous. Splitting up would just make us easier targets for whatever traps the enemies laid.
I fear I must agree. Such a plan could play straight into the Empire's hands. Attempting to traverse that route without the proper preparations would only result in needless loss.
Looks like you need my guidance. Hear me out. With an army as big as ours, there's no point trying to get clever with it. Our only real concern is the possibility of getting surrounded. Therefore, what I propose is...
We'll push our way through. Strike everywhere all at once. Whatever traps Duke Ire's got for us, we'll blow straight through them. This isn't a thinking person's fight. Not now. We've got the stronger army, so let's start acting like it.
I didn't realize we had 2 boars on our side. Though I can't say I disagree.
We have the numbers. It is a good plan.
I hold no objections. Our combined might would overwhelm even the greatest ambush. Now, the Empire will learn what the legions of Vargas are capable of.
Alright. So that's the new... yeah, and that's going straight to Garrick Mach. I think that's the, like, chapter before the last, and so next chapter, like the chapter after this one, should be the final chapter, I believe. So we're getting closer to the end, that's for sure. Let's see what are the battle suggestions. I'll take my time here, since I'm ending like an hour earlier than usual. I just take my time here,
What about
go
this?
around, prepare some stuff, do a little bit of farming. I don't think I'll start going at the missions, but I'll probably talk to everyone, do the trainings and stuff, like whatever I usually do at the beginning of my farming sessions, just so that you can see kind of how it goes, and also, or not the farming sessions, but, well, both the farming sessions and the beginning of the stream, so that this is done, and next time we can jump straight into the action, but also so that you can kind of see how it goes whenever I'm on my own doing my farming. Old evaluation sessions, so increase the amount of experience gained when using combat arts or magic, make it slightly easier to deepen bonds with allies, or slightly increase experience gained by mounted classes in battle. Let's go with that one, especially because it also gives morale to people.
Great. Let's get
Because it doesn't
started.
matter much which one I choose. Let's settle, ready yourselves for battle. And there we go. That's... Alright. Oh, hey. The owl. First things first, I want to come here and spend some renown. You can see I have 1 unit left to unlock. I will be able to unlock it next game, and I need 60 points for that. I have well over 60, so I can go ahead to purchase equipment. I already got all of those, but not the Asclepius, a magic staff created using ancient technology, Cornelia's preferred weapon, let's take it. That cost 15, meaning it will leave me with 70. There are experience gems and knowledge gems, but because of the farming I'm doing, I don't quite actually need them. I would need more master seals more than anything. The thorn dragon signs, so those signs are interesting because they give the crest to someone else. So that could be useful, especially for example the main character, giving crests to the main character. So when I have a lot of renown, I might look into buying those, but not yet, because I only have 10 spare renown points. There are items like the fruits of life and stuff, so that's extra stats that I can get. So I might actually want to get some of those. I think I'll start getting those, yeah. There's only one anyway, so... Here, I can get 3. I can get 3 and I can also use these. So, Rocky Burdock. So, these two already have maximum strength. Is it what it is? Is it strength or... Yes, it is. So let's give it to... Actually, let's give it to Alcar. Let's start boosting Alcar. Premium magic herbs, I can give it to main characters, so I will. In Fruit of Life, which again cannot be given to these both because they have maximum HP, so let's give it to Alcar. I should probably wait for Alcar to be max level actually before I do this. So before I give any other items to Alcar, I'll wait for him to be max level. Alright, so that's one thing. Then what I will usually do is go do my training. But before I do that, let's talk to everybody. Let's do the chatting.
Huh?
Something the matter, overall? You're oddly quiet.
No.
I know there's nothing to be done. I know that. And yet, I still have this nagging feeling that things cannot continue in this fashion. I wonder why that is.
Good day. Do you have a
You
moment?
need not concern yourself over the Alliance forces that stayed behind. Claude is in command. He would not gamble with the lives of his allies unless he knew we could win. I'm not privy to the exact details of his plan, but since he stayed, I'm certain the odds are in his favor. He will emerge victorious and the Alliance will somehow benefit from the triumph. That is the type of man he is. Okay, I'll have a feather because I need to give gifts to people still for an achievement. Is there anyone else here? No. Any books though? Neither. Even among the Imperial soldiers, there were those offering prayers to the goddess in the battlefield. They may be our enemies right now, but we all call Fodlan our own. They have friends and families of their own. They're fighting people just like us. Or we're fighting people that are just like us. I'm sorry, I must sound silly. After this war ends, there'll come a day when we can talk, I should have praised anyway, and laugh with those who were once our enemies, but right now, we have to fight. You think you'll be okay?
Yes.
I'll manage. We must end this for all those who have lost their lives in the wretched war. I wish I could skip those little animations, because they're long.
Excuse me. In fact...
I had truly hoped Lady Rhea would permit me to join her, however, my brother would not allow it. He insisted that I stay close by. I suspect he is wary of the dark mages that appeared in the previous battle. I suspect they are part of those who slither in the dark.
How awful!
I'm not very familiar with them, but it is clear they are exceedingly dangerous.
How del-
Hey.
What's with that look? Is it really so strange that I'm here?
Nuh-uh.
Not at all. Sorry to interrupt. What are you praying for, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, hello.
Protection and victory. This battle is for the church's main headquarters, after all. The goddess could at least chip in a little. Though, I'm sure the Imperial forces are praying to the goddess as well for aid in their defense on Garreg Mach. Yet, only one of us can win. In any case, praying before any big event has been a habit of mine ever since I was little.
You really know what I like.
And my reading has been going downhill ever since I started this stream. It's fine, I'll be okay.
Hey, you.
So we're going to be chasing the enemy down while they try to escape.
Honestly, I don't know.
That gives me an icky feeling. It's almost like we're the bad guys now or something.
That
Hey,
reminds me.
that's what was happening when we first fought each other, remember? The Empire was chasing the Archbishop through the Valley of Torment. Yeah, it didn't feel right then either. That's also probably why I agreed to join you.
I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty great.
How did you end up with the Empire, of all places? Shouldn't you be with the Church? Anyway. So then?
Got a second?
There are all sorts of wild stories about Count Burgles, like that he killed a bear with his bare hands. Sure, they could be exaggerations, but if there's any truth to them, it sounds like Burgles and His Majesty are cut from the same cloth. Well, maybe it's not really fair to compare a king and a general, but I'm talking about sheer physical prowess. At the end of the day, I wouldn't want to go toe-to-toe with either of them. I'll keep you off the battlefield,
Whoa,
then.
are you sure
How
I can
about
have
that?
this?
Shamir! Honestly, I would have rather been with Rhea than stuck here. Assume she wants to protect the Archbishop. Just ask why. How come? I can't imagine why. Because I prefer to fight instead of brawling in that cramped ravine.
And that's it.
Launching a surprise attack on Garreg Mach would have been much more comfortable. So there was no good answer.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
I am having one memory of the previous Duke Ager, but it is a bad one. When I was first coming to the Imperial capital, he had insults for my father. I became angry and attacked, knocking him off his feet. I am having much to reflect on.
This is giving me great. Hello. How wonderful.
Emile, it feels like a dream being reunited with you. I'll never go so far away from you again. You and me are going to stick together from now on. But Mercedes, I'm merely looking for a place to die. I have no reason to live, no path to follow. There is nothing for me now.
Not exactly.
But I'd be devastated if I lost you. I'll be happy so long as you can just keep pushing on, Emile. So she's manipulating him. I mean, he's suicidal, but still. I don't know if that's reason enough for you to keep living, but I really hope it is. But the dead night, surely he'll come for you. You are you, Emile, and I'm not afraid of you. Not even a little. Besides, you don't have to worry. I've gotten a lot stronger these past 2 years.
My, this is wonderful.
Alright, let's go through this whole conversation again. Blah, blah, blah.
exactly.
I'm gonna kill you one day, sure. Give a gift.
My gratitude.
His voice is so deep. Damn. It made me sneeze. Anyway, Oh, I forgot to... Wait, and there's someone up there.
Excuse me.
And also, I forgot to come here while I'm doing
I
this.
carry a little of everything
Buy
here.
items. All of your
You've got
master
an eye for
seals, thank
quality,
you.
friend. You've got
All
an eye
those
for
two.
quality, friend.
I think that's it. Can I sell anything to you? I have some crude building materials. And I have some fish that I don't need. Some meat.
Hope to see you again soon.
And there's somebody in here.
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe the Edelgard has allowed Duke Aegir to do it as he pleases. I feel good sense has abandoned her. Wait, could it be? It does all add up. In that case, it would also explain why they disappeared. At any rate, I believe the current empire is being swallowed up by the darkness.
What a delightful... Excuse me.
Hello, Bernie. Steep mountains path, fire all over the place, the terrifying Count Berkeley showing up. That battle was so awful. I just want to lock my door and throw away the key. And now we're charging straight to Garreg even though through even more mountains. I'll never relax again at this rate, not even after the war ends. I have a little something to comfort you. To comfort you anyway. English is hard. French is hard too. Speaking is hard.
Can we speak a moment?
It looks as though Duke Aegir is being partaking in the Emperor's authority to rule as he sees fit. Yet he also appears concerned about the Empire's decline, and is desperately trying to safeguard against it. Do you think his loyalty is sincere?
Huh?
I don't know, seems to me like he doesn't care what happens so long as he's got power. Apparently he's used to have a reputation for being quite shrewd. Does time really alter people that much? Anyway, we should go after them now. It's the next logical step in advancing the war.
Is this for me?
While I'm here...
My instruction comes at a high price.
Let me learn tactics for Yaritza, because Yaritza has nothing.
This is part of me. A useful. This is part of me now. A useful. This is part of me now.
Alright, I think everybody has good stats. Yeah, or good
Don't neglect
stuff.
your
Learned
daily
everything,
studies.
basically, whatever.
Hey, by the
Hilda's
way...
brother, Holst. I think that's his name. He's really someone you can count on, isn't he? I wish I knew how I could get that strong. It's true efficient training. You're certainly not lacking the effort. Maybe you could try to be more efficient with your training.
The short of it
I
is...
see, so you're saying I shouldn't just throw myself into everything with wild abandon. Alright, I'll give it some thought. I'll just have to find a way to get stronger that works for me. At the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect the people I hold dear.
I love it.
It's kind of funny that she's a mage, but her family weapon is a hammer. Anyway. Everything's going according to plan, but I still can't shake this sense of unease. Lady Rhea and the others must be near the monastery by now. I sure hope they're safe. I wouldn't worry, they probably will have recaptured Garreg by the time we get there.
I wonder...
Wouldn't that be nice? But who knows what enemies are waiting for them at the monastery.
I'll handle it.
We've got no time to waste. Whoever they are, we'll knock them down and barrel on through.
Really?
The Valley of Torment lived up to its name, all those people crammed into that narrow ravine. I'll never forget the sight of it for as long as I live, no matter how much I wish I could scrub it out. I need to think about something else. What's next? Are we all ready to go?
Oh, thank you.
I know you love it, everybody does, that's kind of the goal. Look. I don't care about reading this book, but if you want to, here are the pages. You can pause. I mean, not on Twitch. You can go watch the YouTube video and pause. When it comes out, on Friday.
That's not good.
This is real bad news.
Okay,
there's
so-
there's this guy back in Anbar that I owe a whole bunch of money to, and now he's been captured by the Kingdom Army. Why is this bad news? Just pay him back. That's what's so bad about it. If they give him the old axe,
And that's that.
then I couldn't pay him back even if I wanted to. It just feels lousy, like I'm railing out of my debt. That's kind of what you're doing, though.
Must be my luck.
Undoubtedly. You should kind of be happy about the fact that you won't have a debt anymore.
Hello there.
It appears Count Burgleys is now in charge of the Imperial Army, so I've heard. He put on one tough fight in Aelel. Getting past him won't be easy. He still wishes to be the Emperor's shield, even though he knows what's going on in the Empire. His sense of duty is admirable. Sounds a lot like Dedu or Felix. I'm gonna say Dedu.
Let's see.
The guy who protects his leader no matter what reminds me of you, Dedu. You may be right. I would do the same if His Majesty were in a similar situation. I doubt you'd betray him even if he became a ruthless tyrant. Yeah, same for Burgleys.
You mean it's for...
Alright, back to this whole conversation again to give a gift to Felix. It actually didn't last as long because I didn't have a choice to make. Hey, Leonard. Never thought there'd be a day when I saw Count Burgleys as my enemy. Gaspar was there as well, though it would appear that he escaped for the time being.
Yeah.
You and
I
Gaspar
don't
were
know.
childhood friends, weren't you? This is gotta be really tough for you. No, not especially. I've accepted that I'm staying in this army for my own survival, and Gaspar has similarly come to terms with the fact that he might have to kill me someday. At least, I think he has. No, he hasn't. He totally
Now
hasn't.
this is simply the...
But sure, keep thinking that if that makes it easier for you. Hello, Raphael.
So, yeah.
I heard we're gonna have to pursue the enemy. I'm not really built for speed, you know. I don't think I could keep up if I tried. You look quick on your feet. Bony folks always tend to move faster. You don't have to worry about me falling behind. Just go on ahead and I'll catch up, eventually.
This is for me?
I'll do that later.
What do you think?
Do you remember Caspar, the Minister of Military Affairs' son? He's an old classmate of ours. Yeah, we weren't friends or anything, but I remember him. He was in the Black Eagles, wasn't he?
Right.
That's right. I talked to him a handful of times in the dining hall at the training grounds. He was a little rough around the edges, but I got to admit his positive attitude was contagious. If we had met under different circumstances, I wonder if we might have been friends.
Wait.
So,
We finally gained the upper hand, but the enemy still has the formidable Count Burgleys on their side. If only Holst were here. I know, right? Holst could definitely take on Burgleys, no sweat. If only we hadn't split up with the Alliance forces. But it's too late to complain now. But still, it's hard not to worry. Oh, Holst.
wow. Thank you so much.
I'm not stronger than Holst. But you know, sure.
Indeed.
Oh, there's someone I didn't talk to over here.
I wish to speak
The
with
Archbishop should be capable of reaching the monastery undetected. A card? Like, that's a French word. I know how to pronounce it in French, I just don't know how you pronounce it in English. A cadre of our finest knights is also escorting her. Should anything come to pass. Ask about Rhea's strength, ask about the Knights of Seros' strength. I feel like asking about Rhea is the bad move, because there's so many secrets about her, so let's ask about her upstairs. Let me ask you this, how did the church manage to get so many strong people in the Knights? They were not necessarily always so powerful, you may think of it as a result of hard work and experience. Even in times of peace, they remained busy mediating conflicts and dispatching bandits to protect the safety of the faithful. Knights from the other regions cannot compare when it comes to actual battle experience. That is all there is to it. That said, we cannot afford to dawdle. You would do well to prepare for the next battle.
This...
Indeed. Let me ponder this.
Becoming allies with Gerald's mercenaries was truly a wise decision. Their leadership far exceeds that of most knights, a fact made abundantly clear during the battle in the Valley of Torment. It would be ideal if they could continue to work with the kingdom after the war ends. Unfortunately, it seems they have reservations about Lady Rhea for some reason or another, so that is likely out of the question. I mean, I don't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, some stuff happened.
That makes sense.
So that's why you quit the Knights. Yeah, and also why I'm trying to avoid Lady Rhea as much as possible.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, am I interrupting?
No way.
Nah, don't worry about it. It wasn't important anyway. You feel like you're ready? This is gonna be our toughest battle yet. We'll show them what Gerald's mercenaries are made of.
This is nice. That makes sense.
Huh?
No way.
Okay.
You really know your...
Alright, I'll be able to do 3 expeditions, so I'm thinking of Gerald,
That's concerning.
Yaritza, because I need to build up... Oh wait, I don't have enough support with Yaritza to do an expedition, so I'll wait for Yaritza, but I'll keep one for Yaritza. So I'm thinking of taking on Gerald, Yaritza, and probably Ash, because Ash is the one I can do the perfect conversation with the best. I sure hope everyone is alright. Garrick has many tunnels that lead outside the mountains, and plenty of secret passages that we don't even know about. Needless to say, Lady Rhea knows the layout of the monastery like the back of her hand. All we can do is have faith the surprise attack will succeed. I sure hope everyone is alright.
I wonder...
I suppose I should be grateful to Claude and the rest of the Alliance. He said he'd devised a strategy that would keep the enemy at bay using only the Alliance forces. I do hope they are all safe, though.
What do you think?
Claude's a smart guy. I'm sure whatever plan he's cooked up will see them through. Indeed, he has always been someone who thinks outside the box, ever since our time at the Officers' Academy and even before that. It would be a serious blow to lose the strength of the Alliance army, considering the rest of our strategy. Let's place our trust in Claude's abilities and, yes, even his word. We will... yeah, I know, that's a big thing. We will press on and do what must be done. Have a feather. Okay, I think I'm done giving feathers for now. Oh, and I got the generous soul. That's perfect. I don't need to care about giving feathers to people anymore. So if we go at the achievements, what do I have? So I need to cook. That's fine. That will happen on its own. Recipes, I guess they are in the other story. Expeditions and smooth talking, I'm working on that. Volunteering, that will happen with time. Paladin boss, that will have to also wait for the next story. Generous soul. Oh, I need to give 300. Holy. Okay. I'm not done giving feathers.
Any result's a good result.
I'm absolutely not done giving feathers. Okay, well, Gerald.
That makes sense.
Time to go on an expedition.
No way. Okay.
Right. Let's get going.
Let's go to the
right,
plains.
where
Who
to?
cares? I just want to do my best to get a good conversation out of him. Arrived in a vast expanse of green natural blah
I'm
blah
gonna
blah.
take a load off. Feel free to walk around. Verdiad underwent massive changes during the reign of the late king. Now, few traces of the past remain.
Tell me more.
And that's that. I won't tell you what to feel, but we're allies now, so let's at least try to get along.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, those are like good answers. It's either that's how it is with mercenaries, or I'll try. I'm gonna go with that one.
Thanks.
That was not the answer. Okay. Never mind. I'll try again another time.
The longer you live, the more past there is to haunt you.
Give me an example.
Long story short.
Okay, that I should have felt sorry, I guess.
Thanks for the invite.
Sure. Well, at least I got some support points. Before I watch this, though, time to go to the kitchen. Let's cook.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Oh yeah, I sold all the stuff I don't need, so I only have what I need left for the 5 dishes I do all the time, which are these ones. So this will go to, why not Alcar, and who do I want Alcar to work his points with? Maybe Petra. Yeah, Petra. Come on, little animation, go faster.
Solid.
This is one of my favorites.
This surprise pleases me.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger
More
is the
food.
true enemy.
This one I can give to Yaritza. And why not Mercedes? Is Mercedes? Yes, Mercedes.
Yeah.
Look, you've got...
Please stop. I'm an adult.
Maybe I should have listened to their special.
Come back
whatever.
whenever you're hungry.
What's
Hunger
done's
is the
done.
true
Cooking
enemy.
meal. What to go for next? Gerald and maybe Setet? I'm curious to see if Gerald and Setet have some special stuff together, so let's go for this.
Solid.
You like this stuff too?
Then you know my food preferences? But how? No.
Come back whenever
I
you're
asked
hungry.
your sister.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Who now? I don't know, I don't feel like there's anyone in particular. Let's go with Ash. Ash, who do you not have maximum? There's Ingrid, Raphael, Catherine. Let's go with Ingrid. I could have gone with Catherine. They seem to have some kind of
Hey, this
story together.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was...
This is heavenly.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay. And the last one will go for Rodrigue. And let's go with Dimitri. I want to keep working on their affinity together. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I should go for Petra for the perfect conversation thing because she's the one that will be available whenever I get on the new story.
I admire your restraint, Your Majesty, but there's no need for it.
You have a point. It wouldn't hurt to have a little more to mark this special meal, I suppose.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay, so that's done. Let's go see Yaritza now.
Hello. How wonderful. Not exactly.
Alright, let's go on an expedition. Mr. Sad, Depressed, Wanna Die Boy.
You're inviting me? Why? If I must.
I'm inviting you because I need to befriend you, says the game.
This landscape is somehow nostalgic. I can sense that you and those maggots are of the same ilk.
I can consider similarities for sure.
That sword of yours. Perhaps it can excise the evil inside me.
So I can try and we'll see.
Now's the time. Don't bother inviting me to victory parties. I won't go.
You don't understand why Mercedes called him Emil, but the name written is Yaritza. So his real name is Emil, and he is Mercedes' big brother, from what I understood. But at some point, he became the Death Knight and kind of changed identity, not to be recognized by anyone. That's what I get from it, but because I didn't actually play Three Houses that much, or any parts of Three Houses that actually explain what's going on, I don't have a lot of clues to go on about, except the fact that, that she's looking for her brother, he's looking for his sister, and they find each other, and for some reason, he changed name at some point, and he became the Death Knight. What did he say? Don't bother inviting me to parties. Right. I'll just nod quietly.
Thank you.
Holy shit, I got a perfect conversation with the suicidal boy? Sure. Why not? Here, I have another feather to celebrate.
My grat.
Alright, let's go back.
I will take my...
Oh, that's stupid. Petra. Petra, where are you?
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
Let's go on expedition, Petra.
I will follow you anywhere you are choosing to go.
Oh wow, special stuff everywhere. Let's go to the mountain. I don't think I've seen the special event in the mountain in a while. I might just be forgetting though.
The air up here is strange. It is...
Encounter. Storm clouds linger on the horizon. Ominous and... Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
I am not minding the rain, but thank you.
Here you go, have my cloak. Tell me about you, Petra.
I thought Fodlan's army would be highly disciplined, but instead, the rules are having much flexibility.
And they should have more. Yeah, they should be even more
I
flexible.
have agreement. Sometimes, a hunt will last for days. I have to be sleeping in trees or between rocks.
That sounds cool. I want to hunt too. Yeah.
Wonderful. We have no horses in Bridget, so riding is still a thing of much newness to me.
Stupidest answer. You have to ask if they have eaten all of the horses. Huh? Why do you have no horse? Did you eat them all? Her answer is be shocked. Okay. Another feather.
This is giving me...
If only because I need to for achievements.
The hours are flying away when I am with you. I cannot wait for the next time.
Cool. Training. First of all, is there anyone? I think
Training
there's a few
can be
people
the
that
difference
mastered their
between
classes,
victory
right?
and defeat.
Yes. You will become an archer.
A new...
Sure, get the Tatlam. That's fine. And the wing render snipers. Sure. Yeah, whatever. And there was someone else, I think. Not Ignatz. Not Petra. Mercedes. Mercedes become a cavalier. And that's pretty much it. Let's see who I can train. Sure. That looks like good training pairs.
I feel like I've taken hold of... I'll add this to my arsenal.
Only thorns left. This better not be one of...
No.
I think I'm getting...
Got to give this a try.
I'll take what I can.
Okay, fixing your reader again. Catherine.
Training can be the
Let's
difference
acquire
between
classes
victory
and
and
see
defeat.
who acquired classes. Sylvain, you will become... I don't want to spend my master seals. Become an armor tonight.
Well, how do...
Who else? Petra, Ignatz. Yeah, okay, Constance is the one that can have a lot of weapons. Okay, so actually it was only Sylvain, somehow. Crazy. Training? Successive training.
I feel like I've taken hold of something.
This is quite fascinating.
I'll be able to help even more.
I'll add this to my arsenal.
This should come in handy.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes.
So Catherine is the one
Training
that mastered.
can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'll still look at everybody just in case, but Catherine, you can become an assassin.
Whatever the goddess or...
Okay. Oh, and that was the last training, so no more training. How much do I need to level up Yaritza? Oh, Yaritza is level 46? To bring him to level 90, I need 205,000. Holy shit. Okay. Fair enough.
Can't wait to see how you do.
What level is the final mission here? Yes, Anna, that's fine. I can't see, but these missions are 91. There's no parallel, so I can't really tell, but it's probably going to be like 95. It's probably going towards 100 at Garrick Mark. So I might try to bring everybody to level 100. Maybe it's a bit too early for that. Maybe next chapter. I'll wait. I'll wait to next chapter to do that. There's new support conversation available, and I think I've done pretty much everything. The supply master is the one I would have to go to.
Supplies are the
Let's
lifeblood of
collect the
any army.
supplies. And let's deliver all of the 1,000 of equipments that I got during this mission. Actually, do I want to keep... Do I need more than one? I'll keep the second. Those are rare weapons, so I'll keep it. Alright. Let's deliver resources. That's pretty much
Everything
it.
has its use.
Now let's watch the support conversation, and I'll leave you in front of the record keeper. Change my settings back to actually to normal, because I'll have to redo the mission I just did on normal difficulty. And let's watch this support conversation with Gerald, right? Yeah, with Gerald. And there's Yaritza that is gonna happen at some point too. And I guess we'll say goodbye to each other. So it will have been a 3 hours episode anyway.
This is great.
Having some trouble there, Gerald?
I wanted to replace the clasp on my gauntlet, but I can't quite get the blasted thing to stay.
Here, let me try.
Oh, look at that. You got a real knack for these things. Thanks, kid.
I'm surprised you've survived this long with those ham hands.
Being a good mercenary isn't all about dexterity, you know? Besides, when you've lived as long as I have, your body just doesn't work as well as it used to. Trust me.
You don't look that old to me.
He's not
You
young.
can't judge a book by its cover. I might not look it, but I'm practically an ancient tome. Not to mention I've lived pretty hard. Might just be a gut feeling, but I've started feeling like the goddess might call me to her side before long.
Come on, it's not like you're at death's door. Besides, you really think the goddess would be calling you of all people?
You don't hold anything back, do you? If the goddess won't have me, then I'll just have to make do in hell.
Do you think you'd have any regrets if you died right now?
What, you want
Not
to kill me,
one.
kid?
Except maybe living too long.
What about leaving your kid behind?
Can't say I wouldn't be worried, especially because that kid isn't exactly normal.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I mean, he's got the Asperger syndrome. Okay, it's fine. He isn't very emotional.
I gotta say, your kid's always real calm and aloof. Not one for emotion, huh?
You're telling me. Born without so much as a peep, that one. Just a personal quirk, I guess. Makes it tough to find friends, though. In that sense, I'm glad we're here. There's tons of young folks around. And maybe the kid'll take a shine to you, since you're both mercenaries.
Who knows? I've been hoping we could talk more at least.
Yeah, I need to ask him.
Is that so? I'm
if
glad
he
to hear you
hears
say
voices
that.
in his head.
Takes a load off my mind.
Because I do.
Now you really sound like a dad.
He is a dad.
I was never much of a parent, but I do worry all the same. You know, I think we were meant to end up on the same side. Would you do me a favor and look after my kid?
I'm sorry I killed you in my first playthrough.
When you put it that way, it really does
I didn't
sound
know
like
I
you're about to
could
die.
save you.
Hey, it's possible. Tomorrow's never guaranteed in this line of work. I meant what I said. Can I count on you?
But yeah, he does die in every
Yeah,
story he's in.
sure. I'm not gonna refuse a dying man's wish after all.
Did that unlock the support with... No, it didn't. It's probably gonna be unlocked after this chapter. Okay. Oh wait, there's between Alcar and Gerald. Let's watch this. Yeah, that's locked. Oh, wow. Alcar has ace support with everybody. Almost. Except Sothis and Rhea.
Hey, I was looking for you. Didn't think I'd find you down by the river. That's an awful lot of blood on your cloak.
I thought soaking it in the water would help get it out.
I don't know. That fight went on for a while. And blood doesn't come out so easily, even if you start washing it right away. If you ask me, it's more trouble than it's worth. You have another one, right?
I do, but I'd still like to use this one if I can. Something wrong?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. It's just, you reminded me of Citri, of your mother, back when we first met.
Okay, I don't know if we learn more about Citri in Three Houses, but I don't know anything about her, except that it's not the first time I hear that name, because I heard it in Three Houses, of course. But Gerald dies in Three Houses before he can say anything, so I don't know. I don't know anything about her.
How so?
There was this one time when she was trying really hard to get some stains out of a handkerchief. She had your same quiet composure and everything, and when I asked her if she had another one, you know what she told me? She just turned and said, if I can still use this one, I'd rather not throw it away.
Well, that's not exactly the same.
Shut up, it
Maybe
is.
not. But I still see so much of her in you. When I was first getting to know her, I never saw her laugh or cry. Just like someone else I could mention.
You know, you never really used to talk about her. But you've been doing it a lot lately. Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling a little regret for dragging you into the mercenary life. You've never had a place to call home, and you don't have any friends your age. And it's been one bloody battle after another since this war broke out. If she were still alive, your life would be entirely different. You'd be with her, and things would be peaceful.
I don't regret my life here with you. I might not have a home or friends, but you've always been there for me. Living by the sword suits me just fine, and I've had no shortage of allies. So...
You're right. There's no cause for regrets. You really are just like her, though. You know that?
Yes, you keep saying it. Shut up, Dad. Do they have their other support already? Yes, let's watch it.
There you are. What's going on? It's not like you to send for me.
I have something to give you.
Well, this is new. What is it?
Here.
Flowers? Oh, I'm really surprised. I mean, you've never given flowers to anyone before, have you?
I had to ask some of our allies for advice. Because I wasn't sure the best way to communicate my feelings.
What do you mean?
I'm really thankful that you're my captain, but also that you're my father.
He loves you, that's what he
I've never
means.
really told you that, so I wanted to make sure you knew.
Ah, kid.
When I asked, everyone said I should give you flowers. Apparently that's what they used to do back at the Officers' Academy. I wonder what it would have been like there.
The Officers' Academy, huh?
Just play 3 houses and you'll know.
You might have just been a student there if things had happened a little different.
No, he would have been a teacher.
Or who knows, maybe you'd have ended up like Alois and forced into giving seminars or something. Not that you're really qualified to be a teacher.
Hey, he's the best teacher, shut up.
Anyway, these flowers did the trick, kid. Consider your message delivered. Though, to be honest, I kind of already knew. You might not give a lot away, but you're not completely unreadable. Sorry for making you think I had no idea.
That's all right. I'm just glad you know.
By the way, why'd you choose this kind of flower? Did someone suggest them?
No, I picked them out myself. I thought they were nice to look at. Calming, in a way.
You even like the same flowers as your mother. Can you inherit that kind of thing? I used to give these to Citri all the time. I'd pull them out from behind my back, and her whole face would light up like the brightest torch you'd ever seen. Maybe this is how she felt whenever she got them.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. I want to see how this mercenary life of ours is going to play out, together.
You're starting
Those
to feel
feelings
like...
are never going to change. And I'll do what I must to make sure you know that.
Okay, you're starting to make it feel like you're in love with your father. Please stop.
Huh. Thanks, kid.
Any other support? No. Alright, so this will be the end of this episode. Let me save real quick. So thank you YouTube for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and well, next time I guess we'll be going into the missions right away and start working on making our way to Garreg Mach. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I said that already, it's fine. And I hope that you will have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending on when you see this. Alright, take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.